So I really think that what's going on here is that everybody's elevating. Because until you realize that where you're at may not be the highest that we can go, we can't go anywhere. You have to realize that you can change your mind on what you want to do. Because ultimate freedom is doing whatever you want to do. You see? I'm talking about anybody who's been communicating with me. You know? Because at the end of the day, the only person that I know is with me is Nipsey. I knew Tupac's here. You know, he been here. Tupac been dead a long time, supposedly. But other than that, everybody else is just there. They just somebody watching the movie. They're not really in it. Because when they kill me, you motherfuckers might sit up and cry in the movie, but you ain't really gonna cry in real life. Because you don't know me. You're not gonna miss me because my spirit is still gonna be running around, right? Still gonna be communicating with you. You see? That's the reality of the situation. You don't value my body. You don't value my bloodline. You don't care. Because everything is transferred. So emotional trauma is transferred too. And emotional trauma is not viewed as being worth shit. Meaning somebody can emotionally abuse you and nobody will say anything. Okay? Meaning you have a mental illness and your mind is the only thing that you take with you. So essentially they're trying to destroy your soul. You see how serious it is? Mental fuckery is stronger than physical fuckery. But when you have a combination of both, you have an evil person that's playing these games. And I know because I don't indulge in those type of activities. And I have been out of work for 13 years now. Is it 13? It's been close to 13. Has it been that long? Damn, yeah. It's been a while now. So I've been free. You know how they say idle mind is the devil's playground? My mind been used to study. And I have exuding the knowledge that I've gotten and the wisdom of being able to live life. Because when I had the knowledge and I didn't have the wisdom, the understanding was different. You know, and that's something that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge. Because they're not going to have the wisdom I have. Because they don't have the walk I have. That means they didn't have to gather the skills that I had to gather to get here. And they don't know how valuable those skills are because most people here in America are only concerned about being a slave. They don't understand what it is to want to be the master. Because the true king will be worried about how to making everybody feel home on the planet. Not saying, okay, you get to feel at home, but I'm going to have a big nice house and I'm going to put you in a little hut. But we're still home. Just be happy you woke up. Life is a gift. That's what people keep on saying. Dumb shit. Yeah, your life is a gift to some family. You are their cattle. If they decide they want to come eat your ass, they're going to come and eat you. Somebody going to kill you and they're going to eat you up. If they want to come and rape you and get sex out of you, they're going to come do it. You may or may not go to jail. Depending on if they want to have to deal with faking a hi. Yeah, hi. Your dog always says hi. Oh, so sweet. Oh. Every time I walk by, he goes and he does a little circle and he goes back. He don't bark at me no more. You know me. As I'm saying, animals can learn and grow no matter what they were trained. If they start seeing that this person, even though they're walking by, they don't seem to be doing nothing and they give me a good vibe and they talking to me and I like the way the vibration of their voice sounds. They're good people. I'm not going to bite them. Or I'm not going to bark at them. I'm not going to waste my time or whatever. That's how people should be. And they're not, because they keep on doing the most evilest shit ever. And blaming it on stuff like, oh, it's my job to do it. And everybody else said, well, it is their job, so just let them do it. Or supposedly. Because just like you have trolls online, you have trolls in the spirit realm too. Meaning you could be dealing with somebody that's not even in their body. Meaning they have a person in them that's like a troll, a spirit that's a troll, like somebody that died that's like a piece of shit and thinking everything's funny, like the people online that do it. They could be a spiritual person doing it, and they be getting their little clown on, having different people do different stuff. Yeah, you know, what do they call it, heckling or whatever, shit like that. They're hecklers. All they do is stand around and talk shit. All they do is stand around and be a pain in the ass. They don't assist nothing. They just sit back and watch. It's like, you know, watching somebody pull a boulder and you're sitting there like, yeah, you can do it. And you're like, okay, I could do it, but it'd be easier and faster if you help me. And they're like, no, but you can gain your own strength. I was like, I can gain strength other ways. There's other ways to fucking gain strength. You don't have to do it your way, whatever you're thinking. However you went through it does not have to be how everybody else does. This is a message for those that know. Because I'm tired of saying the same thing. I'm to the point where I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Because I don't care about the future you have. And I don't know if I would want to be involved. Meaning whatever future you have planned, it may not include me of having any position of validity in your life. Because you motherfuckers know where I'm at and I'm still out here. So that shows everybody that you don't have, you know, any validity in my life. And I keep on saying the same thing and I'm over it. You know, I can make the little things if you want me to. Just know that when I make these videos, doing this all, you know, my love and stuff, I feel that way. But I don't necessarily want to put on a video because I'm over it. I don't care. What am I getting out of it? You understand? I'm walking down the street, broke. I could be in a motherfucking hotel or something. Because motherfuckers can find ways. They can do it. GoFundMe. You can put a fucking prayer out for a spiritual GoFundMe. So your ass make the first motherfucking donation. Because that's the only thing that you motherfuckers show that's important. Because everything else, I don't have the desire to play. Because I feel like I'm on a whole nother level. Because you motherfuckers want to stay here and I'm ready to die. You motherfuckers got shit to live for and I don't. You motherfuckers got family backing you and other things helping you. You got your homeboys egging you on and I don't. Because you motherfuckers is in each other's face. I'm out here by myself. And I know if I ever meet any of you motherfuckers, I'm always going to remember the time I was out here walking and how I felt like I didn't think that was a good ideal because it sets a bad precedence for the spirits that's walking. They may not want to walk this fucking walk. They may not want to experience what I'm experiencing. You see me? They may not find this game to be cute. You know how some people do mutilate themselves and other people's like, oh, that's cool, it's good TV. Maybe that's not what the fuck that ancestor or that person might want to do with their body. Even though it's a tribal thing from another tribe, they might not have been in that tribe that did that particular thing that the other ancestor may like. You understand? It's a consistency. It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Because ultimately, I can sit and be a medium for the spirits as, you know, all fucking for the rest of my life. But what's the point? What is the point for me to be helping people talk to the spiritual world where they don't even give a fuck about me on the physical realm? Because I don't have to be here. Because I've been talking to them on the spiritual realm before I was born, since I've been a little kid, and as an adult, and they ain't been in my face. So why do they ever need to get in my face? And that's the whole point of why they're not here, because they don't have to be. They can still communicate with me. I can still come to them. My spirit is ultimately when I see them and say, hi, how you doing? You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't like you, motherfucker, unless I'm mad at you right then and there, and then you're going to know. Because you're going to get the energy when you try to call me. You're going to be like, oh, this bitch is mad at me or something. I'm in trouble. That's what you're going to be thinking. Because I'm actually thinking like, fuck this motherfucker, because I'm pushing bad thoughts or thoughts that may not be positive per se, you know, but I'm pressing them at you. And you're feeling the vibe. So it could be the same for me. So I'm feeling your vibe of you just want me to do this route like you think you a parent that's saying, well, let me finish college or something. Because if I'm telling you this is what I'm getting from my father, who are you to have an answer that supersedes his? If I'm telling you this is what he told me that he wants for me, why would I believe you that my father or anybody in my bloodline that's in my body right now that may or may not be in your body will want me to suffer to make a point for you guys, this little newfound boys club? I'm not getting any money. I'm not getting paid, bitch. Where's my fucking money? Oh, I forgot. I haven't done anything to deserve any money. I have to suck some dick or take some dick in my ass or lick some bitch's pussy or something I don't want to do. I got to do that to get any money out of you guys. That's my options. Right? Oh, or spend some years, learning how to master the craft of rapping and singing. You want me to spend some more years, and I'm saying I don't have any more years because there's no point. What's the outcome gonna be? Huh? Have a good figure in the middle of a civil war? I'll be slim, at least my stomach won't be fat, right? Oh, so I can fight for the war, so I can get wherever I'm supposed to get and give up a baby. I'm not having any children because I'm never coming back here. So whatever you motherfuckers think is gonna happen with me, it's not. Because I don't want anybody. As I already said, it won't be nobody that I'm talking to now. It won't even be anybody that I'm actually talking to now, because if you really were my true mate on this physical realm, you could be a mate somewhere else back in the past on whatever happened back then, okay? But this ain't living, no. I don't care. This ain't living, and I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, I've been talking about this for a long time. Because people like to try to say, well, oh, she's saying something that's so bad, I don't want to hear her. But there's 8-year-olds killing themselves. I think they had a good idea. I don't care how you motherfuckers take it. Because there's shit out here happening to people, and these little bastard kids that you motherfuckers is raising to be little pieces of shit and think like you think is out here terrorizing other kids like you motherfuckers is basically terrorizing me. Because you want me to take your shit, or not shit, take your lack of fucking, really doing something as a reason for me to, work harder until I, reach a level where, now all of a sudden I'm worth being in your view sight, your eyesight or whatever, or in your face. But until then, I gotta stand out here and do this. That's not something that I want. Meaning I don't want to be in a relationship of any sort with anybody that would do this. Because it ain't no military doing it now. Because they never let me know they done with it. Yeah. Because there's always going to be a question. You see, it's always going to be an album that comes out. It's going to be super good, and it's going to be super relatable, especially to me, because it's going to have stories and elements of my story in there. And it's going to be viewing some of the viewpoints that I have, saying some of the things I can't say for myself or whatever. Or I can say, I just nobody's listening because nobody watches my videos. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to put me in a form of slavery, and you're trying to break me. I don't care if this is how it's been done. It's not how I want to be done, because if it's how it's been done, I don't want to be here. I was telling a lady, I don't have a family. So, meaning I don't have my family, my mom, sisters, cousins and shit. They're all traitors. They're pieces of shit. They're worthless. Because they let this shit happen. They don't even call and check on me. Not on my mom's side. They don't call to see how I'm doing. I've been out here fucking homeless for 2 years. And they ain't send one message, say, how you doing? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Come home. None of that shit. That they running around got people thinking that, they've been telling me to come home. You need to come back. Not that I would, because they've done it before. Because it's in my first time being gone from Seattle. That's what people have to understand. For their viewpoint of them meeting me or whatever they are when they become aware of me, they see me in whatever position I'm in. They're not realizing I've lived other realities in this lifetime. Because there's some people that all they do is go to school, go get a job, they retire from that job, they marry somebody, they do the normal shit everybody do, and then they die. Have grandkids and their grandkids live that life, and that's what they do. I didn't do that. Because I haven't been out here working all my life. I worked 20 years of my life. That's enough. But I've been out here doing research for myself. I've been working for myself. I'm walking. I don't really have to walk right now. I could be ordering a shit in a fucking Uber or a Lyft like everybody else does, like they can't walk. Or I could be on the bus. But it's not that far, so I figure I walk. I'm fat. I'm really not fat, but I have a little fluff on me. And that could be gotten rid of. Everything is subjective. That's what I'm saying. I can't have people responsible for how my future is going to turn out when they don't even really know what I want for the future. Because all they're worried about is nice things, somebody rich lifestyle, being wealthy. I'm worried about justice. Like, motherfuckers have done things that would cause irreparable damage, and they're still out here doing whatever they want. They're still out here living off of somebody else's money. There's white companies right now that are living off of the proceeds of fucking slavery. They're surviving. The reason why they're so wealthy that they can create all these things and have control over these areas where they can take natural resources is because they stole it. And you are funding it. Because money's not real. So if you give somebody money, it means you're giving the energy saying that you agree of them to continue in whatever their initial modus operandi is. Because you don't know what the mission statement is for these companies in real life. You just see something cute to wear, and somebody else has told you to wear that outfit. Because Nipsey has a motive to his clothing line. So what is Gucci's motive? You understand? What are the motives of these companies? Where do they stem from? Whose family is going to benefit? When somebody's family reincarnates, who's going to benefit? Because guess what? Just because your motherfucker's family is benefiting financially don't mean your asses is going to benefit on another level, because you could be dumb. You can incarnate into a dumb family, and then they lose their money, and then you just have to be a dumb family. Motherfuckers be out cleaning toilets and shit or whatever the fuck dumb people are supposed to do. I mean, really dumb, not low. This generation dumb. Because this generation dumb is really a fucking genius. Because if you can educate yourself and really be in the reality of what's going on, meaning you can go and kind of verify what you're thinking online, and you can read the good and the bad. Because a lot of people only want to look at the situation from what they think. Meaning, they don't want to look at Satan and go review that religion and see what the fucking people is really doing. They just want to assume. Because I've been there. Ain't nobody fucking went and really researched. But then that makes you wonder, why are them people even using that name? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers doing bad stuff out here, and they're using the name Satan and saying they're doing it because of that. Just like there's a lot of people out here saying they work for God and they're ministers and they're out fucking kids and doing stuff to people. That kind of shit. So we don't really know what these entities you supposedly call down are making you do. Well, let me say I know. Because I got people in me making me do stuff, and ultimately I do have a choice. I just have to let go. And they'll run me for that day, for that whatever month, whatever. But whenever I want to get obstinate and stubborn in my ways and really say, no, I'm not doing that. Well, fuck it, I'll just sit in this motherfucking bus stop for fucking the whole day. We ain't going nowhere. I'll be sitting here mad and hungry and thirsty, and your ass won't be able to go meet your homeboy. He'll have to walk his ass. You'll have to have his family member walk his ass 10 miles instead of having me walk 10 miles to meet his bitch ass. For y'all to make a song about it. Go get some money. And I'm out here broke. I guess if I get rich, you think I'm going to be saying, well, I made it. I'm probably rich. I got money. Fuck, everybody else is broke too. We made it. No. Just the fact that you're even like that makes me not even want to hang around you. Because you know that shit is wrong. I don't give a fuck. Even if it technically isn't wrong, maybe you know something I don't know, but you know that's what people think. So why would you put out there something that somebody think is fucked up? Meaning you think you know when somebody tell your ass to your face, you don't got no money, you're not handsome enough, you're not this, you're not whatever enough, then your ass is gonna have your feelings hurt. So you think if you put that shit in a song, talking about bitches with flat asses, talking about fat women, like skinny women is so great, fat women ain't. I'm just saying. You guys are saying things in these songs to make certain people feel a certain kind of way. And you don't think about how that person's feeling because you say, well, I'm writing a song for something different. Well, later on when everybody interprets it, you're going to have a bad intent. So in the future, everybody's going to hate you. Meaning 200 years from now, everybody's going to say you're a piece of shit. Because of what the fuck you're talking about. And you never clarified what the fuck you were meaning. Yeah. Motherfuckers is out here faking. They got fake shit on their Instagram. They got fake lives. And they're making these ancestors think this is what's going on with them. So they're on the internet saying, look at me. I got all this jewelry. I'm rich. I'm balling. I get to live out in luxury, eat lobster. If you come jump in my body, you're going to experience that too. And the fucking ancestors to jump on the body and find out this motherfucker's wearing fake jewelry. He really sleeping at his mama's house and be at his homeboy that be doing music sometime. And they all using costume jewelry or they rented some from some magazine photo shoot. You know? Your ancestors is looking at you like if you can't maintain the lifestyle that you're putting out there, you shouldn't do it because you're going to make an ancestor jump in your body and think you're rich and you're not because you're basically catfishing them. I ain't catfishing nobody. Because maybe the perception of what you thought I was saying wasn't what it really is, but now that you see it happening and manifesting, now you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Now you see the actual thing manifesting because everything is a perception. If somebody say make $1 million before you're young, they talking about a dollar bill. You are using a Federal Reserve note. So essentially, ain't none of you motherfuckers made no dollar bill before you're young because you're using a Federal Reserve note and it's a debt note. It's not even really called a dollar bill. Not according to the Constitution. So you motherfuckers are dumb. That's my point. Everybody here is fucking dumb. Like basically mildly retarded as far as education-wise and international law and financial banking and stuff. And you motherfuckers are scary and I don't want you around me. Because you think you're smarter than me. And you're willing to make me suffer until I admit that you are smarter than me when you're not. And now I'm mad because you're trying to fucking prove a point, and in the meantime I'm out here every minute is hell and you don't really care because the minutes keep on going. So you might as well let me go all the way off this earth and I see you the way I've been seeing you. I'll just be able to remember what actually happened when I was down here so I won't be tricked. Because all you motherfuckers are saying what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, you ain't done shit yet. It's been 2 years. I can't believe I've been out here for 2 years in Nipsey's neighborhood, and these motherfuckers been steady writing these songs, and ain't nobody came down here, ain't nobody offered me nothing, ain't nobody, they said they ain't gonna save me, but they think Jesus gonna save them. All you motherfuckers gonna be burning through the lakes of fire, swimming through hell, hoping you can make it to the other side, and I'm gonna be on the motherfucking luxury liner with Jesus, so I don't give a fuck what you bitches doing, because it's not in his body.